let me say this, and let me prop this up because I'm gonna need to use my hands for this one. Should have been prepared, but I wasn't. Didn't know that I was gonna do this. So let me say this, all right? Scoot this back a little bit. Let me say this. That narcissistic couple wants to diminish you. They don't like that they like you. They don't like that they like you. That came out right. That came out right. See, it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me, but now it's beginning to. I'm not even going to focus on it making sense. I'm just going to focus on what I hear and what I feel within myself. That narcissistic couple don't like that they like you. They don't like that they have nothing to hold on to when it comes to you. They feel like you're showing yourself good and approved, so to speak. They feel like you're showing yourself good and approved. They don't have nothing to latch on to you, so they try to find little things that's not a problem and make it and turn it into a problem. Someone has this energy like, I can't get this girl out my head. They're in a whole relationship. They're in a whole relationship. And someone in that relationship has this type of energy where it's like, I cannot get this girl out my head. Imagine somebody trying to like beat you out their brain. If they could beat you out their brain, it'll be done. It would definitely be done by now. Hands down. Hands down. There's this energy where it's like she thinks she say everything right. Someone has this energy, they don't like how you respond. They don't like that you're on point with your behavior and your response, right? They feel like you say the most perfect thing all the time. A lot of time you that if this is for you, and trust me, you'll know it's for you because this not for everybody. You will know this is for you. If you had people just so used to responding, right? If you had people that were like so used to responding, and then like certain times where you said something, they didn't respond, and you knew within yourself you shut that shit down. You knew within yourself you shut it down. You knew within yourself, I did that. Like, dang, I'm proud of myself. Like, I handled that with my big girl drawers on. Just mature. You don't want to overreact and respond in ways that you used to in the past, and it shows. And it don't just show to you, it shows to them. And they hate that. Girl, they hate that so much. They hate that with a passion. You make them sick. And I'm not talking about that. Oh, girl, I don't care about that person. Like, girl, who cares? You make them sick like, you make them sick like, oh, I don't want to see you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear your voice. Like, I don't, just completely non existent is how they want you, completely non existent. Even though it's not being shown, even though they're trying their hardest not to let it be shown that you have them bothered, they, even though they're trying their hardest for that, and they don't want you to know the actual effect that you have on them, it's because they don't need you thinking that you're winning. Let me say that louder for the people in the back. You heard me. You heard right. They don't need you to think that you're winning, that you got one up. Let me look right in the camera. Focus straight ahead. They don't want you to think, feel, or know that you are winning. You're not even trying to win because it ain't nothing to win. You're not even trying to win because there is not anything to win, because you come as yourself and you be there as yourself and you leave as yourself. You don't try to put on or imitate for anybody, and it's natural, and it bothers them because theirs is not natural. It's just okay, let's squeeze it all in and act like we got everything together. Hold your breath. Don't let the slightest thing out, because once I do, then this person gonna be able to see that everything is not what it seems. It's what it is. You have some people in your life that wants you to feel like you need them. I feel like this is going beyond the narcissistic couple. This is going beyond that narcissistic couple. That narcissistic, them two narcissistic, that couple is going beyond that. I feel like this is starting to head into a whole different realm, but maybe it's all tied up in some type of way. Someone really wants you to need them. That's sick. That is sick. The energy is the person that wants you to need them. They don't want you. They don't want you to feel like they need you or can gain or learn anything from you, but they want you to need them and feel like you can gain and learn something from them. It's all tying in as toxic and narcissistic. Someone wants to keep tabs on your life, like talk to me. Talk to me and tell me, talk to me and tell me what's going on. But I feel within myself that it's for their own personal reasons. If that makes sense, I feel like it's for their own personal reasons. Like, I feel like the word that I just heard within myself was like map placement. And when I heard like map placement within myself, imagine, okay, like imagine with me now. Imagine, like, you know how like in the detective's office where they have strings and tacks lining up to certain involvement or circumstances, or people, instances, whatever, because they're tracking the main person of like the crime, or who did what, when, why. They have it up so they can see the bigger picture of things. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And so with that, the person that is like, okay, that has that energy, like, okay, tell me, like, what's up, what you talk to me the way you used to. This, oh, the energy is like, talk to me the way you used to. That's what I feel and hear within myself. So even if that person never comes out to you and say it, they know something has shifted within you, within y'all conversation. They know something has shifted within y'all conversation to where you're not telling this person every little thing like you used to. So that lets me know this must be a person that you have learned from. You have done this back in the day, or you have, I knew something was cold on me. You have done this back in the day as far as conversating and communicating with this person and just telling them every little thing. And then saw the fakery or the inauthenticity of that person, and you're like, okay, you called it. You watching this video, you called it and realized what it was. Like, you fake. You you phony for real. And you accepted that truth within yourself. So you haven't even been moving how you normally move with this person, and that person feels like, yeah, talk to me. What's going on in your life and stuff like that. And even if you do that, something is not like, let's say you try to do that, right? Like, talk back to that person and tell them everything. Your spirit is not going to let you. I was going to say something isn't going to let you, but let's call that something what it is, and it's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is not going to let you do it. Just, I'm telling you. I was going to say try it and see, but this is for the ones that know. You know. Like I said, this video is not for everybody. You know it's not going to feel right. Your spirit is going to tell you, like, quiet it down. Mm-mm. Mm. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. I don't care how cool the conversation may seem like it's going. It's not going to be in you at this point to converse and tell this person everything. I feel like with that person, I feel like they want to map things out and just figure out. I hear within myself to like miss inherently judge you. I don't even know what that means. I hope I'm saying that right. To like miss inherently judge you. Is that even a word? Let me look that up. Don't even know if that's a word. Miss inherently. Am I saying that right? Miss inherently. What is that word I'm thinking of? Okay, so maybe I should break it down. Inherently would be what? In a permanent, essential, or characteristic way. So Holy Spirit, ooh, dang it, I just left from it. So inherently means in a permanent, essential, or characteristic way. So when I heard the Holy Spirit saying miss inherently, and I'm looking that up and it's not even a word, I get it. I get it now. This person is wanting you to, they, they are trying to make it seem like you can talk to them about anything and you can conversate with them how you used to, but they don't want to know from an inherent way. They don't want to know from a permanent or essential or characteristic way. They aren't asking for their own personal concern. They're asking in a inherently way. So they're just asking just to be able to pinpoint where they are in that, if that makes sense. They want to know in what ways they don't have that problem. In what ways, I don't want to say better than you, is just not from an authentic place at all. So when it comes to you conversating with these individuals that your spirit is not going to let you conversate anymore with, because you know it's inauthentic, don't do it. Do not do it. You have to continue to move how you are moving now. Forget the narcissistic couple. Forget that person that the Holy Spirit was talking about. Forget all of those things. You have to move how you have been moving in a powerful, and I hear sustainable way. Move how you have been moving in a powerful and sustainable way. And when I hear that word sustainable, it feels like you're getting yourself in a groove. You've gotten yourself in like a groove. You've gotten yourself in like some type of motion or something like that, and it's sustainable. This is not something that you're going overly hard with to where you're just going to backtrack because it's not your lifestyle. This sustainable way you have been moving is actually your life. This is your lifestyle. These are changes that you have actually made from the inside out. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. All is well. This was very interesting. I did not expect this video to be as long as it is. I thought it was just gonna be about 10 minutes, to be honest. But a lot has come out with this. A lot has come out with this. I'm gonna rewatch this myself. Keep shining. Remember, you have nothing to prove. Your energy and the Holy Spirit that lives within you and your relationship with God and just the work behind the scenes no one knows about but you and Him, that is all proof in itself. And It's going to shine through you regardless. You could not stop your shine even if you wanted to. Okay? Remember that.